In the beginning, in the beginning, yeah, in the in the
Listen properly.
in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning, in the beginning.
Hello, YouTube, the greater world out there. This is your boy, McFish Sandwich, and I'm all about skateboarding. If you're all about skateboarding, then you're at the right place. Welcome to my channel. Fish Sandwich YouTube channel. This channel is all about skateboarding and learning new things and new ways to do things. Because a lot of people don't realize that skateboarding is actually an exercise. I mean, you don't have to go as hard as this per se, but skateboarding does put your body through things that you have to work through. Just getting the board up off of the ground is work itself. That could take months, even years for some people to understand. And that is why skateboarding's still around, and that's why you see older people still skateboarding to this day. It's like chess. You'll never really figure it out. During this process of learning skateboarding, we feel ourselves with more motivation, have more self-value, and our worth level goes up. And I've seen this throughout everybody's skateboarding career. Build up this value system with you that when you get better, then you want to just get better things. Life gets better. Relationships get better. The whole world seems to like sink in. There's a lot of synchronicity within the levels that you get to in skateboarding over the years if you still continue with it. Also, you do have to assimilate to a point, not to where you lose your value system or like what you believe in, but you want to be put into the culture so that you can be exposed and people can see your efforts of all these years of skating. And maybe, a lot of people's aspirations are getting sponsored or getting flow, basically getting free stuff. Us skaters want free stuff because free stuff is the kind. The true battle is doing it over and over and over again till you feel comfortable that you landed the trick and that the trick didn't fall out or fold out or look some other way because you're a perfectionist. A lot of skateboarders are perfectionists, and we really have to get things dialed in just for our own personal needs, like Chris Jocelyn right here. The main thing, though, that I forget, and maybe other skaters forget, is to still stretch, work out, eat properly, and stay hydrated. And that's where the injury part comes in. And that's where I came at fault, and I didn't really skate to my abilities because I wasn't factoring in the maintenance cost of this whole vehicle to do things like that. Simple back stretches, hip stretches to just warm up before you get onto the board is vital. I know they say don't do stagnant stretches before you go skate, but actually warming up before you're going to go skate, your muscles will love it. You won't lock up in midsection, or you won't be like over here trying to skate and skate hella hard and then be sore the next day. These things will save your body and save your skate career if you do incorporate these before you go do tricks, before you meet up with the guys, before you go up to that spot, before you hit that stair set. Make sure that your body is acclimated and ready to do the tricks that you want to do, because if you start that thing cold, you're going to break something, you're going to strain something, and then you're just not going to be able to skate because you did not do the stretches before your session. And the older you get, the more vital it becomes. Out here just skateboarding, raw dogging it, not warming up. It's like trying to meet a female and you're like, yeah, let's get all into it. No female likes that. You want to just ease your way into it. Feel where the vibes are. Same thing with skateboarding. Feel the vibes of your skateboarding. Feel like how, does this hurt? Does that hurt? Stretch it out. Warm up. Take your time. It's like a presentation. You want to make a presentation of your skating, your resume. Make sure everything, all the building blocks are there before you execute or give it to that company to try to get that job. It's not you that's the problem or it is the problem of every skater to have the let's go ahead and get it now, that hurry up mentality. And it has a special scientific name that I don't know, but you can Google it, because I don't want to jam things up. I want to keep things focused on what I'm talking about. When you get that foot sensation to be like, yeah, I want to go skate, I want to go jump, and basically we're jumping off of the ground and landing back on the ground on these unstable surfaces. So if you think about that over time, your body's gonna wear out parts that it's gonna need to get stretches. It's where you get hot pockets, where you get back pain, where you get leg injuries. Just the whole jumping thing, period. Our bodies aren't equipped to just jump up and down like this and then land like this constantly over huge spans of years and then be able to work properly. That's something to factor in. Always remember, do not compare yourself to somebody else. These tricks were formed over years, sometimes decades. Back in the 90s, nobody really did tray flips like that, and now tray flips became the thing in the early 2000s. Back in the 90s, a lot of things was gate kept, and now that gate is swung wide open. Why? Because they seen that the progression of skateboarding had to be with an open door policy of learning how to really do these tricks. Back in the day, it was just for AMs or people were on flow and they just directly under the pros. But then there became a point to where the skateboarding culture was going to die if people did not know how to do these things, because it's hard as AF. So here are some key takeaway moments of this video. 1, make sure you stretch. Stretch and warm up before you hop on the board. You don't start the engine without it warming up before it can get the oil and things to move through the engine and things to move smoothly. So don't do that with your body. 2, take your time to learn the tricks inside and out. Start from a balanced position, comfortable position, and you'll land your tricks crisper, easier, and they'll look a lot better translated on video. And then 3, make sure you take care of self, your mental health. Make sure you take care of things off of the board. The board isn't a therapist, unfortunately, but it is a great time to get out of your head. And in order for your head to be clear, it does take a little outside influence to help that, because we don't know what's going on. We all think that we're perfectly fine, but we might have things that we don't see. And that's where a diagnosis or taking care of your mental health comes into play. Remember, out here in this world, there is no savior, no Superman, no Spider-Man, none of that. We are all that inside, but we can only do that with a clear, sound mind and a clear body that helps us focus on what we need to provide to the universe, or our part of the universe, in order to pass something along for generations and to have that keep going, or to end with this generation and be an example of what not to do. The choice is always yours. You know what the problems are inside. So, you know what I mean? We're all going through this life together, like Dre LG says, you know. But we can incorporate other people as well, because when you're by yourself, not all the answers do come. Some need to be talked about. Not given advice, but talked about. So your brain can make awareness to that frequency. And then it changes the appearance and everything that you see. So hit me up in the DMs on TikTok, Instagram, under the same name, McFish Sandwich, if you have some questions. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. It's daily skateboarding content. And join my community tab. Say what's up. Be a part of the Fish Squad. Working on 10K followers. So if you could help that out by watching all of my videos, let me know which ones you liked. Share them with all the social media platforms, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.